Welcome to Burnington. Let's burn up the night. Fuck. Howdy, everybody. Even though paper hasn't even shown up yet. Let's see. Before we start, real quick, I gotta make sure the audio is set properly. Yeah, it's fine. Anyways, as always, I am the JJ Star, also known as the Prometheus, and I am here with the Freya Heart Pirate. Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, I am Freya, Heart Pirate. A variety VTuber streamer. I've been barely doing this for like a year, but just I'm here to have a good time and make friends and play all sorts of silly fun games. And that's that's me.
Alright. Anyways, so this how this will work is I'm going to ask you some random questions. We'll chat. If we get through them too quickly, we might just end up screwing around. So I don't know what happens. Or we'll end it early. Who knows? But the first to get you off. Who did your model? Was it you?
Yes. So I made my model myself. And then the only thing that I got from somewhere else is the outfit that my model's currently wearing. I did take off of Booth.
Oh.
As like a free thing, and the creator is linked on my homepage for that.
Okay. At least you credit them. I need to speak
Oh,
in much too for that
absolutely.
for V-Roid.
Yeah, like I said, I everything else, like if it's just from Vroid, like it's in the app, then I've taken all of those resources because they're available to everyone and like I've used them obviously, but I don't have like a creator's name to be able to be like they made this kind of thing. I'm the one who pieced it all together, so
Alright. I mean, I kind of did something similar, but I actually had the model partially commissioned.
oh nice.
So I
Okay.
do have a male version of my model.
Oh, that's cool.
uh,
I've thought about that too. I'm like, oh, should I have other models too? And I'm like, so I've made variations, like different outfits, different hairstyles, but this is the one that I always gravitate back towards.
okay. Um, have you ever thought about getting like a 2D model?
I have not. I have not. I've seen some really cool ones, and I like the style, but I would have no. I have no experience with it. I'm not saying I would never do it, but to me, it just never feels like my style.
There's, I mean, you're already kind of like probably better known for. Sorry, I'm editing my model right now, trying to get it.
It's okay.
Um, you're mostly 3D on your TikTok and stuff like that. So,
Oh yeah, I use a totally different program for my TikToks because it was just easier that way. That I didn't use Vroid because Vroid Mobile is I just didn't want to have to start over from scratch basically. Um, and or have to download from Vroid Hub. But that's been an interesting transition as well, doing doing TikToks and stuff versus like live streaming.
yeah. I mean, I do. I'm gonna have some shorts coming out, but I'm not a good editor, so I've sent them to a friend of mine called Azaleas.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so they're editing my stuff. Hopefully, I'm hoping they're not too confused right now.
Oh, probably very.
Yeah, probably. Um, I'm working on getting some of these burning dens turned into shorts.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've taken some of my live streams and made them into like short-term content like TikToks and reels and stuff like that, but normally I just use CapCut.
Yep.
Has been the most popular. of my like TikToks and stuff is if I make something in the CapCut app with their pre like templates that they have, and I just put like a video or a picture from one of my streams or like something along those lines. And I've had to basically screen record when trying to get different videos to upload because it's just a pain sometimes.
Yeah, I use CapCut as well, but I've gravitated towards UCut, which is like
Oh.
a little app that I use for like personal edits.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'd share some videos, but most of them are already out in regards to that. And then the two shorts I have on TikTok are CapCut, I believe. So,
Okay, that's cool.
um, what are your thoughts on Premiere, by the way? Have you played with Premiere before?
I have not. I'm not even sure what that is. Is it like an editing software?
Yeah, it's like the Adobe one.
Oh, yes. No, I have not. I have not messed with that at all. I know that it's like super popular, but um what I've used is DaVinci to do like editing stuff, and I still haven't gotten any of my YouTube stuff going other than creating the channel because I love editing, but I will nitpick and I will like spend probably 4 to 5 hours editing 30 minutes of a video. If not shorter, like I'll be like, oh, I'm almost done, right? And then it's like only been like, 20 minutes. So it takes so much time. I have such respect for people that do editing full time for YouTube videos and like longer content like that because it just takes so much to edit just like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, like it's not always too hard when you got like it's the shorter edits where it's like easy or
Hmm.
easier, but like I can't get a 30-minute video done in an hour or two. Fuck.
Yeah, there's no way.
No.
I usually throw memes and like transitions and I like it when the text comes on screen because then if I can't understand what's going on in the background, there's always like those subtitles. So depending on what I'm trying to edit, I try to add subtitles as much as possible.
I need to do that as well, probably, because sometimes my voice. I have a weird accent. I'm gonna be real.
And that just makes you more unique though. Like I think accents are amazing. And I was, I've done some singing in my past, and it's like the people that I've seen make it bigger in any kind of, you know, entertainment industry. It's like those distinct accents make you stand out, but like in the best ways. Likable paper is trying to drown you.
Yes, I'm aware, Paper. I see you with the fucking 5 redeems. Ah, God. Fuck. Um, I do not have a drink on me. Fuck.
How did you not bring water?
I don't have any water on me. I don't want to go outside. I got sprinkles. God damn it.
What is extreme hydrate? Oh my
It's
goodness.
alcohol.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fuck it. I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. All I got is this gummy shot. I don't have anything else. Where was that Mike's Hard Lemonade? Swear to God. I didn't think Paper would be doing this early into the stream. God damn it. I should have countered this.
You always gotta be
Fuck, I'll find it
prepared.
later. Give me a moment for the redeem.
Okay, you're fine.
Because I don't have a fucking redeem point. I'm gonna kill Paper. No, I had we have pins coming. I realized today that it's gonna cost me $500 to make them. I'm
What
already
kind of pins are they?
enamel pins.
Oh my gosh.
There's a paper pin coming too.
Oh, nice.
So I can't share those on screen because commercially, there. I want them to be a surprise. We'll show them next stream.
Oh, fun.
Because I still need to pay the artist.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's right to Fudetico to like show the pins on stream, but then realize that I do not technically own the pins, even though they're my art. Or well, they're not my art, but they're Fudetico's.
Right.
So that's fun. Wait, damn it, there's a water bottle up. Nah, my arms are too short. Fuck this. Let me get to the real questions. What are your thoughts on furries?
I'm totally fine with them, you know. I feel like they're people too, and they definitely deserve as much respect.
Are you a furry?
I don't know if I would consider myself to be a furry. I know I love cat ears and tails, but I don't know if I would consider myself in the furry Listen, I have so much respect for somebody that's going to spend that kind of money on, because I love cosplay. I do in IRL, but I'm like, I don't know if I could commit to all that. Thousands of dollars.
I mean, yeah, for one fursuit. It seems kind of crazy.
I mean, listen, I know people that spend, you know, especially if you have that kind of money to spend, you people do it in like TVs, video games, you know, sports. Like, you could do whatever you want with that, and like that's where they choose to spend their money. I'm like, good for you. You're not hurting anybody else. Like, who cares?
Let's see. Real quick, I gotta real quick. Let's grab this.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no. As long as they're not hurting people, I'm generally fine with them as well. God damn it. Let's see. So that's 35. Yeah. Have you ever? Do you go to conventions?
I do. I love going to conventions. I'm really sad because where I live, there used to be probably, I would say, like 4 or 5 different like rotating conventions that were anime based, and I know at least 3 of them that are no longer going to come back next year. Basically because the person who ran them was just couldn't get everything organized enough, I guess, to come back. So I'm kind of sad that those aren't going to come back next year, but I've been to different like fan expos and collecticons and just different types of conventions in the United States. Anything anime related.
Are you gonna go to TwitchCon?
I'm not. Unfortunately, that is outside my price range this year.
Me too.
I definitely don't live close enough to like just drive there. So, I have not, but I'm thinking next year, especially because it'll be like after a year of streaming. I have a few friends now that are going to TwitchCon. So I'm thinking by like next year that'll be enough time to like save up and plan and like go to TwitchCon.
I always go to like there's a convention in my area called IkiCon.
Oh, okay.
I went to Colossal Con the other day. I met Alejandro Saab, who's like a voice actor. Have you heard of Sayu?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Oh, he's like a cyborg. He calls himself a tech support because he helps.
That's hilarious.
He helps like the scener named Amelie, and he's a scener as well.
Oh, okay.
Um, but oh god, I had a great idea.
What's up?
Um, did you know what the sushi said to the bee?
The sushi said to the bee. No, I have no idea.
Wasabi. Sorry,
That's great.
my
That's
brain
okay.
is fried.
I love cheesy, corny jokes, so that's perfect.
Every time I think of him, I think of that one joke. Uh, I've never asked this before, but as a VTuber, what do you think you'll be most well known for after you're after you stop streaming eventually?
Um, that's a great question because I'm not really sure right now. Other than just maybe actually, I would say after I maybe making a lot of my own content as far as like I want to upgrade my VTube model, but I want to do it myself and I know that it's going to be a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Uh and like I would probably have to hire someone to help with the rigging, but like as far as the artwork, like that's what I want to do. And I've made all of my emotes for Twitch and I'm working on making more of my scenes. Like right now I'm using like free templates and stuff that I found online, but I want to hand make and hand draw those because I kind of started doing some more art on stream. Occasionally, I'll come on stream and I'll just start drawing and like chatting with my viewers, and they seem to really enjoy that. And I've also given away some art as well with my last subathon, my first subathon that I did. So I'm hoping that that's something that I'll be remembered for is just being able to bring that, homemade. I don't know. I just I like to make my own art for it as well and be able to be like, I made all of this myself and it's something I've been passionate about for a while. And that's why I chose to do VTubing rather than just be on camera too,
Mm.
is because of the art. Like I love anime. I love the aspects of it where it's just being your own character and uh, I've just I've just really enjoyed creating art. So I hope that I'm remembered for that. And for being like a really good friend because I've made a lot more friends being a little bit introverted myself and I've made a lot of friends being a streamer and being in like Discord communities and stuff like that and met some amazing people. So I'm hoping to continue that.
Okay. Um, I've been thinking about this myself because I already mentioned the pens and stuff. But what are you thinking about in terms of merch if you ever release it?
I would love stickers because I'm a sticker holic myself. So I definitely think that's the first piece of merch that I think I'm gonna go with is like stickers. And then I would love like hoodies and shirts and like maybe mouse pads and I listen, stick my face on anything and sell it and that would be great.
No, no. Every time I hear mouse pad, I instantly have the titty mouse pads?
Oh
God.
yeah, absolutely. Make me into one of those. Please. That would be great.
uh,
I'm
uh,
sure I'm sure my partners would be the first ones to buy those and then it would go from there, but I'm just like it's fine.
yeah. I had this really funny idea for merch. Like the body pillows.
Uh-huh.
I want a body pillow with pockets in it with like little warmers.
Oh, why is that such a great idea though? Oh, you could like stick a heating pad in it almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've there's I'm trying to remember, but there's a streamer that my partner watches and he has a bot they sell a body pillow of like and it's not a VTuber either, but they have like a caricature and they sell body pillows and I think that's just excellent.
I mean, you don't
Like,
have to be a VTuber to do it, though.
oh yeah, I don't think it's VTuber exclusive. I just think that's great.
Where's my Markiplier body pillow?
Exactly. Exactly.
um, I think my favorite idea for the body pillow is, have you, there's a guy named Rexon.
Okay.
He's a fox. Have you heard of Fillion?
Yes. Oh my gosh, Fillion cracks me up.
Rexon is
And
like the counter of Fillion.
okay. Okay.
Um, he's funny. But he thought of a product called the Fillion body pillow, and it has a bunch of pockets in random areas. I don't have the art for that paper. I don't have the money for that. I'm
Oh
in
yeah.
crippling debt right now.
Yep.
Support my coffee. Yay.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest leap I'm gonna have to take is going from creating the art to like, okay, now I have to get a company to screen print this on stuff.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Um, I'm usually just like, I'm such a DIYer that I'm like, I would just do it myself if I had a screen printer, but
Oh,
then my
don't do
whole
it.
garage would just turn into like my merch.
I'll just make the body pillows myself. And then 2 minutes later, just
Yeah, yeah, the ADHD would wear off, and then I would be like, I don't know how I'm gonna finish this ever.
shit. ADHD can wear off. Where is it?
Well, yeah, I wish it would. I meant like the hyper focus wears off on like a project when you're like halfway through it,
Oh yeah.
because you're like, I'm gonna do all of this myself, and then it just like my enthusiasm just goes out the window. Or I'll make like one thing really well, and then I'd be like, okay, this was nice. And then you see all the random craft supplies.
I feel like as an artist, like I don't get me wrong, I am an artist as well, but I'm not a full time artist. I'm like a, how do you put it? Like I'm not a commission artist. I just do
Like a
my own
hobby
art.
artist?
Yeah, I do pixel
Yeah. I
art.
mean, I don't feel like I'm a professional artist either. I just enjoy it.
I used to do commission though. Um, back in the day, I did a pixel art for somebody, and it was really weird. I do not do commission anymore for that very same reason.
For the reason is it just because of the clients, do you think? Or
It's I'm not popular, and I don't like doing that kind of stuff anymore. And
mm-hmm.
B, I like streaming more.
That's fair.
Um,
I know streaming takes up a lot of time.
yeah. I'm also a story writer, so I don't want to deal with that as well.
It's a lot to juggle, for sure.
So I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna be like one of those NFT bros with the whole AI scams. I By the way, what are your thoughts on AI and art?
So, I feel like as long as the I mean, it's kind of a six in one hand, half a dozen in the other, because it's giving people a lot more resources to like create their own art. It's like, okay, back in the day, oh, this is gonna make me sound really old, but it's fine.
We're all old.
But back in the day when we were like doing graphic art, right? And you basically would get like a program like Photoshop.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then you have like pictures that you're editing. And the way that you edit them and you put them together is considered art. And that's kind of what they've done with like music over the years too. They're like, as long as you change a certain percentage, it becomes your art. So I have friends who use AI art under the like, I give it a prompt, I pick out the specific things that I want and I put it together, and then because it's changed so much from, A to B, then that's now my art. And I'm like, I get that. And like, as long as someone's like, yes, I made this with I have no problem with people using AI art.
What are your thoughts
Where
about the people who put the art into the generator, though?
that, to me, that feels a lot like stealing unless they're paying for it. Like if it's just if it's free art that they've found, like that's been put out there for free use, like that's what I meant, like from like a Photoshop program or a paint program where it's like, here's all these free stickers, so to speak, or free images. I'm trying to remember what they used to be called in Photoshop, because they were just like these little sticker things that you could basically be like dog, and then it would give you like all these realistic or animated dogs, and then you could pick one and then you could put it in your picture. So as long as it's something that was made to be free like that, I have no problem. But if it's something where you're going to, you know, almost like Etsy, where you're going to somebody's specific art that they're selling and you're scanning those and then you're uploading them into your program for people to like modify or use for free, that's, to me, that's stealing, because you didn't pay for that art to be used in that way. But if you're using something that was already made to be free you're giving it away for free, it's the same concept. Like, as long as you're not taking out of somebody else's hands, what they're trying to sell for a living, then I feel like there's no problem with it.
Okay. What about like programs where basically the part of the TOS is that you have to give up your stuff?
Oh, like you have to give up your rights to it?
So, what Instagram and Photoshop have been doing recently, they
Mm-hmm.
have AI generations.
Right.
So they're allowed to use your content by terms of service with modified terms of service.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, whatever you post on Instagram could be potentially used for AI art.
Oh, I haven't heard of that yet.
It was
But
a few months ago, I believe. Sorry to cut you off.
oh, no, 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 you're fine. I haven't been on Instagram honestly in like months. So I wasn't aware that that was a thing, but I mean it it's kind of sucks, to be honest. But at the same time, if you're agreeing to those terms and service, that's why I tell so many people, like, you really kind of have to read the fine print. Uh, because a lot of these websites now are like basically asking you to use your stuff, almost like when you're in a video or something where you're signing up and you're like, yes, you can use my likeness, you can use my voice, you can use something that I've made. You just have to be careful. Which reminds me, the other day, one of my friends was like, "Hey, have you done any voice acting?" And I was like, "No, no, I haven't." They're like, are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And they're like, "Well, I'm playing this game, and I swear this catchphrase that the character says is you." And so I watched her play the game, and I'm like, that sounds like my voice. Like, I've never done voice
Uh,
acting before, but I was like, that's creepy. That sounds exactly like me. So I don't know if it's like one of those things like that, but I think there's a difference between you agreeing to terms and service and like them straight up stealing something that you've created without your knowledge.
I mean, like, they have the ability to opt out in certain countries, but,
Oh, right.
yeah, but for some reason, they have it on a proposal system, which means that Instagram can appeal your proposal. Oh, and on the note of your voice, that's Elven AI, possibly. They can do
Okay.
that. They can replicate your voice now.
That's crazy.
And so there was a whole thing in the voice acting industry right now. There's a
Mm-hmm.
strike in regards to AI voices.
Yeah.
So you watch out because they can at any point just clip your audio and then use you.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of content out there, but yeah, it it wouldn't surprise me. And then they were like, "Well, you should do some." And I was like, "Okay." And then they sent me a link to like these this company that was looking for voice acting, but like a lot of it is not paid.
Ugh.
And so I'm like, "No, if I'm going to put the time and effort in outside of my 9 to 5 job, I'm I have to get at least something. I mean, it would be cool to do it as like an experience, but
Um, I mean, yeah, a lot of beginning voice actors actually use free roles for that. But the only reason I know that is because I took a class on it and some stuff. Or, well,
oh,
not
that's
really a
cool.
class. It was a panel. I'm sorry. Misspoke. I met
Oh, it's okay.
Spencer Lyles, who's a voice actor. Um,
Oh, that's super cool.
I'd met a lot of, or not met a lot. I've seen a lot of weird people, or not weird people. I've seen a lot of voice actors. The other day I saw the guy who does Tom for Toonami.
Oh, cool.
At a convention.
Yeah, I've met a lot of voice actors and actresses, and they're always like the nicest people.
Yeah, unless they got really pissed.
Well, yeah.
Don't piss off a voice actor.
I mean, I know that they have to take on so many roles because it's just not um as lucrative unless you get like contracts and then maybe.
I'm waiting to be like, I want to voice act for something. Um,
Mhm.
like the fight is on, or some. Um, I'm like I want to make a game at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to voice act in it.
That would be really fun.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might assuming that I eventually get to that point, I'm gonna ask random VTubers to do it.
You should. You should.
Oh, sad though. Um, what's your favorite game?
Right now or all time?
All time.
Okay, okay. Let's see. My favorite game of all time. Ooh, that's a hard one because I feel like there's so many that over the years that I've played that I really enjoy. But I would have to say probably Fable 2.
Mm.
It's the game that I've replayed the most, and it's a franchise that I feel like I've played a lot of the games. The only one I haven't played out of the Fable series is the it's the one for Xbox where they did like the Xbox Connect because it just
Yeah.
wasn't that good story wise or anything. So like if it can suck me in story wise, like that's my type of game.
The Connect was a huge flop.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they were. I mean, I know what they were thinking, how they were trying to like
It was
go
the Wii.
in. Yeah, they were trying to compete with the Wii, they were trying to compete with the PlayStation Move, like, and I think they just were. I saw the vision, like where it was going, but at the same time, it was like if you had just come out with a similar product, you didn't have to be revolutionary. You could have just come out with something like the PlayStation Move and it would have been fine. You could still have controllers, you could still have like motion tracking, but you know, now we have VR and all of that technology that kind of like took over that whole platform, I feel like.
Um, yeah. So a lot of people, I think of like VR chat and stuff like that.
Mhm.
A lot of YouTubers wouldn't exist because of if VR chat didn't actually. Oddly enough.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the VR chat streams, especially from TikTok standpoint, and I would love to get to that point because I feel like I could open up a different platform as far as streaming goes because I have seen one VTuber who does things like Beat Saber and stuff like that, and I'm like, I would freaking love to do
It
that.
is fun.
Uh, I just don't have the money right now to dump into a what I feel like is a good enough system to do like my model in VR chat and like try to create all of that. And like I have a VR system, it's just not for the computer.
Mm.
So I'd have to get that system hooked up and then the cameras and then I really want the Valve Index controllers, which are stupid expensive.
Have you tried
So,
I think Vive has them on sale right now. For a full body
oh,
tracking. It might still be. It was like $8.99, I believe, though. Still,
oh my
it's
gosh.
still expensive. I mean, it's on
Oh yeah,
sale,
for
but
sure.
still.
Yeah, I've definitely seen like the highest end stuff and then like the lowest end, and I'm like, can I just a little bit medium, schmedium there, like I can work with, but we'll see. That's my next step is I kind of want to do VR stuff with my streaming, but we'll see if it gets there because it's expensive. And
So,
I would have to basically, even though I'm used to streaming with a model and everything, I feel like it's going to be like starting from square one because it's a whole new platform.
if you ever get to that point, as soon as I pay off my Stream Deck and all of my credit card debt, I might join you.
Yeah.
I love VR chat. Just because it's very fun running around like that.
Yeah. Have you ever done any streaming from the VR chat?
I have.
Oh, cool.
I had to return the headset though because it was too much money at the time.
Oh,
So
for sure.
right now I have the Stream Deck instead. That's what I ended up paying for.
That's fair. I don't have a Stream Deck yet. Like my setup is pretty simple. It works for what I'm doing for now, but I definitely want to get there.
I need a second monitor. My setup right now is just it's a TV with a webcam on top of it, and then I got my
Yep.
computer to my left with a Stream Deck.
Yep. I mean, you everybody starts somewhere, and I have seen that so much with streaming. I'm like, everybody's got different setups, whether it's the fanciest computer you've seen or if it's just like a cell phone that they have pointed at a screen or something, which I think is great. Like, I think it definitely adds variety and ingenuity to the platform.
Fair. I have to ask you though. So I see you got cat ears and stuff like that, and I know you like
Hmm.
One Piece and stuff. But what is your lore behind your character?
So the lore behind my character is basically that uh, I was found in a treasure chest by some pirates on a mysterious island that no one had been to before, along with several other crates of treasure. And nobody knows really where I came from, but I was raised by pirates. And I kind of have this whole thing of family coming together and having a chosen family along with your blood family, but ever on the search for my real family and creating friends along the way to kind of become that chosen family.
So
Eliminate the pirates.
are you by any chance the One Piece?
Yeah, that's right. Freyheart Pirate is really the one. After all these,
We
yeah, I'm
found her.
excited. Yep, we've done it. We've solved it, everyone.
Proceeds to like capture you. No, I'm just kidding.
Like a Pokeball.
I mean, you have cat ears, so hmm. Are you human or are you technically Pokemon? No, I'm just kidding.
The special type.
Yes. I think I heard at one point that humans apparently evolved into Pokemon. And I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh.
Freya's the in-between. We know the system.
You listen, you have your final form, and then you have your beginner, have your tween.
I'm in my third form. Actually, I'm technically in my second. Ah. I go from orange to blue to white. And then back to, like, orangish white.
That makes sense. It definitely sounds like a transformation.
No, it's because the fire. Anyways.
The different colors of fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's super cool.
I want to become green. Nah, I'm done.
Would green come before white?
No, green would be due to a chemical reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
So purple, green, and other colors would be from chemical reactions. Orange, blue, and then white are all states of just really... Well, we lost Freya.
Oh.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, orange, blue, and white all kind of come together. Point aside, let's see. Who are your favorite content creators?
Let's see. I have several, so that's kind of like a hard
Lay 'em on me.
thing to say, but honestly, I love Markiplier. He's just amazing, and I will fall asleep to watching his streams. His voice is awesome, and I think he's doing a great job. Let's see, other content creators. I love Call Me Chris. She's wholesome. I love people that are just really down to earth, honestly.
I've never heard of Call Me Chris.
On TikTok. She makes YouTube too, but like I'm trying to think of who else I've been watching lately. As far as like content creators, because I don't think I've been reading lately is what I've been hyper focusing on. I've been reading a lot and not watching as much as I usually do.
Very good. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is... Wow. I don't know why I spaced. I probably... Let me think.
I'm just eating a bunch of notes.
I have a lot of favorite books. I do. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is one of my all-time favorite books. I've read that one several times.
Wasn't the movie really weird, though?
The book is really weird.
Fair enough.
To be fair. Douglas Adams is wonderful. I also really love Lord of the Rings. I've always been a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so J.R.R. Tolkien holds a special place as far as books go. And I've read a lot of the Stephanie Meyer's books. And what else? Right now, I'm reading the Janet Ivanovich books for like One for the Money. I don't know why, but they're just really good. They're like about a bounty hunter. I've been having a lot of fun reading those ones.
So I got a question from Paper. How do you feel about playing with new VTubers for the first time, and how do you feel now?
Say that one more time?
I'm sorry, I misspoke. How do you feel about playing with VTubers, and how do you feel now?
Honestly, I don't know if there's a huge difference. Like, I feel like it's about the same. I think, honestly, playing with them, like collabing with them and playing different games felt almost like safer in the beginning. Like, because I was also a VTuber, so I felt like we were kind of on a more even playing field. But now that I've collabed with so many people that are doing like live streams that are like IRL versus being a VTuber, I really don't mind as much. I feel like it's about the same. I've actually had like a lot less collabs with VTubers, and I know a lot less VTubers than what I felt like I would. But at the same time, I'm totally fine with it. I'm still meeting great creators and making a lot of friends.
My
Uh,
goal is to meet them all. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, I would love to meet some of the bigger creators, like oh shoot, uh, like Cerberus. I really like Cerberus's content.
There's a
And
Cerberus?
yes, I think her name is like Cerberus VT or something like that. I could be totally butchering that,
I'm gonna pet the
but
doggy. Hold on.
she is on Twitch, and I always love tuning in her streams. She's always super positive and like fun to hang out on her streams. And what it um what is her name?
Sorry, I'm partially Greek. I'm partially my own story for a VTuber. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, uh, I am the Prometheus.
That's super cool though.
Let's see. All I found is spite.
All you find is spite.
No, no, no. The name of the VTuber is Spite Cerberus VTuber.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Um.
Let's see. Ooh, I kind of want to follow Spite too, though. Seems nice.
Oh, sorry. It's Cerber and then VT. So like Cerber VT.
Okay, this one's new. Oh, they're like a little demon.
Yeah, it's like a
Aw.
little Cerberus VTuber. Super cute, super fun.
Wait, are they a puppy? I can't tell. Like, they look more human.
Yeah. So like in their streams they have like multiple forms. So one of them is like a little puppy that has like little horns and a tail. And I've actually had people ask me too. They're like, "Does Freya turn into a full cat form?" And I'm like, "Maybe. I don't know."
I follow her as well, but she's too big for me to talk to right now. Have you heard of Mary Dog?
I have heard of Mary Dog. I really do like his stuff as well.
That's my current goal. I want to meet the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had someone, I was interesting. I actually found him through a random Discord message. So, I'm a part of a lot of collaboration Discords where, you know, VTubers and streamers get together and they kind of like talk about things and can collab and can support each other. But I got a message from Merryweather and I was like, "Oh, this is really cool, another VTuber." So I started talking to them and then I was like, "What's your, you know," and I looked up their channel on Twitch and I was like, "This person is huge."
Is it
I
the
was like,
real one?
"Holy no." So
Ah.
it turns out that this person was basically stole their likeness and
Mm.
copied their name on Discord and was pretending to be them trying to like sell services as far as like art and editing. And I was just like, this is really weird. And I was like asking them a bunch of questions. And then I joined Merryweather's official Discord. And I was like, look, I was like, I said, I see that, you know, this is Merryweather's like official Discord. I was like, do they have any other Discords? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, just so y'all are aware, there's someone with this profile going around pretending to be them, trying to like sell people things. So they basically told me, thank you, you know, just block that person and we'll block them from the Discord and deal with it. But they seem super down to earth and fun to hang out with. So
Woof woof.
yes, I would be down to meet the real Merryweather.
um, yeah, I wanted to meet them at a convention. They were having Kawa appears to have like some good they have collaborations with other VTubers like Poseidon and Mythos.
Hmm.
They had his stuff there, but they didn't have him.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I think the only conventions I've seen him like go to is like in Japan,
I went to one in
and
Denver.
different parts of Japan, so I'm not sure if he's come to the States yet.
He, I believe he has. Though I could be wrong because I know I I don't know how to explain it. Never mind. Um, let's get back on topic because I've been pushing us off topic. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let's see. Do, 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 do. Can you give me an embarrassing moment that you feel personally fine mentioning on stream?
Okay. Let's see. An embarrassing moment. I mean, I've had several. So, there was a stream that I did, and my partner came into the room, right? And because my setup is in my bedroom, like I just have nowhere else in my house to put it right now. It's just in my bedroom. So my partner came into our bedroom, and I was in the middle of streaming, and I'm like, hey, like I'm in streaming or whatever, and he's like, okay, because like he's gonna be quiet, but he's walking around the room like naked, and like of course you can't see him because I'm a VTuber, and like my model just like starts like laying back, and like you can't really tell like that I'm whatever, because he was laying behind me. And like I said, I just had to completely pretend like everything was normal and just reset my model because it was tracking him instead of tracking me. So that was kind of an embarrassing moment that like I'm okay admitting to, because like I said, he was not on camera. You're not gonna go back and find that video because I'm a VTuber, and it just used the tracking software, and it was tracking him. So like my character was just like constantly being yanked in one direction or another. It was kind of funny, but it was embarrassing at the same time.
I had that same exact issue in Fortnite, oddly enough, with VC Face.
Oh, really? That's funny.
um, I don't really get why it does shit like that.
I don't know either. And like sometimes it'll do it to me when I have like my head down. My character will just randomly like lay backwards. But this time it was like all the way back, and I was in the middle of playing a game, and I just happened to like glance down at my stream manager and see that my character was laying down, and I was like, what is happening? And then that's when I realized that it was tracking him in the background and not me, and I had to fix it. But it happens, like, because it's not like I have a $10,000 setup where I have like the best camera and the best tracking software or anything, so it
Yeah.
it happens.
What kind of camera you use?
um I use like it's just a basic, I feel like, Logitech camera.
Same.
It's like a 1080 HD, just normal webcam that you would plug into a computer. But I've always had really good luck with it. I feel like it works really well for what I use it for.
Is it like a gray box or a black box?
It's like a black one.
Ah, I got a Logitech gray one right up here.
Oh, nice.
It sucks ass.
Oh no, you don't like it?
No, so when I look at my own camera sometimes, the reason
Mm-hmm.
why my hair acts up is because the fuzziness on the reins of the camera.
Oh, that's weird.
Yep. So I've had to move my lamp just to get the setup to work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always have to make sure that like I have all to make sure that it's tracking correctly. The biggest thing I actually love about this camera, not only is just like it seems to work well, like I said, for what I use it for, other than like if there's something in the background it's trying to track instead of me, is it has like a little cover on it. So whenever I'm not using the camera, I know to cover it up and know that it's like closed off. So that's nice.
I just turned it to the side because I have no idea what to do in that case. I'm waiting for like the horror movie moment when it just turns on when you're just like sleeping.
Oh no. This captures you.
I would know it was on too. My computer has a fucking really distracting RGB.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. Um, I have to ask. So you're in front of the dairy aisle. Someone is right in front of you. What they did was they hijacked your ship and sunk it into an iceberg. They they went to your door and just decided to graffiti the hell out of it. And for some reason, they just really, really hate you. And you like it's like a mutual thing. Right in front of you is the dairy aisle, and all you got is cheese to your right. What do you use to attack them? You can and how?
All I have is cheese.
All you have is cheese.
Okay. Okay. I feel like I don't know a lot of combinations of cheese, but I feel like I would choose ricotta because that stuff like it tastes good when it's in lasagna, but to me it has the weirdest texture
It's
and
grainy.
it's very runny and you could throw it at them and it would just get all over and like squish into places that they just wouldn't be able to like find for like weeks later and then it would smell awful. Um but that would probably be my weapon of choice is ricotta cheese.
Fair enough. I don't like a lot of people like ricotta. I just don't like ricotta because I don't like lasagna.
That's fair. I've I like I can't eat it as much as I used to because stupid stomach issues, but
Mm.
I've made variations of it. Like I know that some people don't like the whole basically like spaghetti cake aspect, so I've made it where it's like a pasta instead and just using like bow tie pasta, and I like that.
Mm.
Um, but I'm just usually the preconceived notion of more cheese, more better. So I would just add different kinds of cheeses.
Paper and chat is they haven't said anything, but I know they agree.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
um, in regards to let's see, I just hit the mint down twice. I have a question. What are your thoughts on VTuber agencies and groups?
I feel like they can be really good at advocating for like different it to me it can be good and it can be bad. Just like any other kind of stream community can be good or bad. It just depends on who is in the group. Um, I'm. It's kind of like I've heard a lot of rumor about how, especially on Twitter, which I'm not on Twitter yet. Um,
I was trying
I
to tag you in a post, but I couldn't find you.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter yet. I'm even in real life, I'm not on Twitter. Like I just don't. I've heard so many like stories of like the negative aspects around it, and I know all social media can be negative in one regard to the other, but I just never hear someone being like, "Oh, I saw this really encouraging post on Twitter. Like, look at the trash post I found on." So and I know a lot of the VTubers were talking about how like toxic the community got on Twitter too. So I still feel like there's some great ones out there. I just think it would depend on who was on the team. As long as they were, working together to promote each other and just kind of create that positive environment, I don't think there's any problem with it. But I don't feel like I have a specific feeling towards it one way or the other. I know I'm not a part of any teams right now, currently, except my affiliated. It's not really a team, I guess,
Yeah.
but
I mean, aren't you and Bachir technically more of a team?
um, we're kind of a team. I mean, he's my partner, so we're more like in a relationship rather than like just a team. So we've been talking about creating like a stream team one day, specifically. but we don't really have the resources to do that yet, and we haven't set up any like kind of rules around that or anything. So we have a couple of like really good in real life friends and online friends that we've been talking about maybe creating a stream team with. But again, none of us are partners, so we don't have like the ability to have like an official stream team through Twitch or anything. But that's just where it's at right now. It's
Very.
more of the idea.
Um. Yeah, I want to join a VTuber group at some point. I haven't found one though.
Yeah, I think it can be. I think I don't know. I've like I said personally, I've connected with a lot more in real life streamers than I have VTubers. I don't know why. I just have like it's not that I don't see them or interact with their chats or anything because I do. It's just either it just doesn't seem to connect on the same level or maybe we're both busy or what have you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. Are you more extroverted or introverted?
I always like to call myself a introverted extrovert. So like when I'm for the most part, I'm probably more of an introvert. I prefer to like stay at home and the quiet and like read a book. But if around the right people, I can be very extroverted. Like if you get me around my best friends, like I don't care who's around, I'll just be myself. And I just kind of feel safe around those kind of people, and I don't mind going and like being more extroverted and social. But for me, it's usually who I'm around, whether or not I feel more extroverted or not.
Oh, okay. Um, I hmm. I've been thinking about stuff. Yeah, have you ever gotten a sponsor?
So actually, I just got an affiliate with Glitch Energy Drink um, last week, I think, or this week.
Ah,
So I just got, I'm not a partner with them, so it's not like a full-on partnership, but I do have a discount code now through them that's Freya Heart Pirate.
yeah. Shield that code.
Yeah, 10% off your order, glitchenergy.com. Um, actually, I think, yeah, it's like glitchenergy.com, but they also have like non-energy drinks, I think, as well. But they've been pretty accepting and pretty great so far. One of my creator friends is also affiliated with them and got me to try it, and I was like, oh, this is really good. It doesn't hurt my stomach. It's sugar free, which is also great because I'm a diabetic and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm not a huge creator. I don't have a huge platform, but I might as well like try if I can. So I got the email back last week so that I'm affiliated with them, which means I have a discount code. And then it's like if you get so many sales within a year, then you can apply for partnership, and then you get more of a fraction of sales and things like that. But I mean, it's not huge, but it's something.
I mean, that's still
So
huge in its own right.
yeah. So I'm really excited about that. Like I said, that just happened. So I'm still working on it. I'm still working on promotions and stuff.
Okay. Um. So, what are your thoughts? So I know that Batir, like, they're a lot into like the gamer sub stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Your partner technically would be, well, they support the competition just as well. Have you tried converting Batir?
No, I haven't, but I'm fixing to. No, I'm kidding. So the funny thing is like because our friend introduced us to Glitch and like I had been drinking a lot of Gamer Sup. I had in the past and I really liked it. But then I started having stomach problems and like I couldn't drink it anymore because it seemed to like exacerbate the problem, just make it a lot worse.
Hmm.
And like I said, that's just probably because of my sensitive stomach right now. But he really, really wants to be on the gamer subs train, and I'm like, that's great for you. And then he's like, you should try Glitch. You've been talking about how much you like it and stuff. And so I was like, okay. And I was like, but then we're going to be competing. But actually, when we did his birthday month streams, we did like a friendly competition with that too, which I still have to do my bikini stream eventually.
Oh, yeah, the helmet and bikini. Wait, so you lost?
Yes, yes. So what happened was I was winning. I was winning. I was so excited. And then, like, the last 3 days, because we were doing it from August 1st all the way to August 31st at midnight. So on the 31st, we did a stream, like a subathon to do like a final push. And a couple days before that, a bunch of his gifted subs that someone had gifted him fell off. And it was supposed to be whatever number we had by the 31st at midnight. So it wasn't like accumulative. It wasn't like this. It was just whatever Twitch said we had. That's whoever had the bigger number won. So I was winning. And then like on the 31st, like I think 12 of mine dropped off. And he had like, I think someone gifted him like a total of like 20 or 25. Because he ended up like shaving his beard, he ended up dyeing his hair, he shaved his head into a mohawk, and my stream was like really slow that day, so I ended up losing. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing the helmeted bikini stream probably not next weekend, but the weekend after that, because next weekend I have a bunch of friends that are doing subathons for their birthday and stuff, and I'm gonna go support them, and I don't want to take any traction. So bikini helmeted stream is probably gonna be like September 21st, because I think that's a Saturday.
I think unintentionally to advertise, I have next Friday is my birthday. I'm gonna do a little stream for that.
So. That's super. Yeah, everyone seems to have like that mid-August birthday.
Yep, I am the September baby. Nobody can stop me.
It's an unstoppable force.
By the way, what are your thoughts on, since you're still here, in regards to, like, debuts? What are your thoughts on regards to that?
On the views?
No, debuts. Oh. Debuts.
I don't know what that is.
Oh. So VTubers typically, when they get a new model, they'll do a debut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My English is bad. Don't mind that.
No. It's totally fine. I just, I think I just misheard you. I think it's really cool. I love anything that's gonna, like, promote, something new, and, like, that would get me in the door. If they're like, I'm debuting a new model, I'm at that stream.
Yeah, personally, I haven't done any real debuts.
Oh, I haven't either. I tried one time, and that stream, like, there was nobody. It was very small, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna wing it, and, like, feels like winging it has worked better, where it's like, if I want to change something on my model, I'll just show up with a new model, and people will be like, did you change your hair? Did you change your outfit? I'm like, yeah, what are you talking about? Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying something new. And they're like, oh, that's so cute. Or, oh, I don't like that. Or, oh, I do like that. So I really like debuts. I just feel like my platform's not big enough to do something that would be that sort of event.
Shit. You know what I want to do is, like, change one aspect of my model and see if anyone notices it. And if they do, just gaslight them.
They'd be like, what are you talking? It's been there the whole time.
What? I'm blue? I never noticed. Wow. I thought it was blue from the beginning.
Yeah. Or, like, slowly changing one feature at a time until somebody says something.
I could do that right now, actually.
You totally could.
Midstream, you still have the heat sense on. I changed it off to see if anybody would notice. The filter, I didn't mean to leave it on. I just turned it off halfway through.
Oh, it's okay.
Let's see. I don't have, I think, any more questions. Let's see. What is your long-term goal on Twitch, though?
Um, Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this is going. I started it just kind of for fun, and then honestly, it's been way more successful than I ever anticipated. So I'm super grateful for that. Like I said, I've made a lot of friends and it just continues to keep growing, which is fantastic. I can just see like doing I would love to do longer term content like YouTube videos and stuff one day, and I really want to work towards that the the VR system is like one of my long-term goals right now, is to earn enough to be able to like purchase that and then be able to do streams where I'm doing VR but also VTubing at the same time, so it's not like, me in real life doing VR. It's like Freya is doing VR. So I think that
Um,
would be really fun.
I don't know where your like how much money y'all have or anything in regards to that.
Hmm.
Um, I wanted to tell you that Best Buy and stuff like that, they do. You can, if you have the credit card, you can lease it out. You can pay weekly in terms of the VR headset, so you'd only be paying a certain
Oh,
amount per week.
that's a great idea. I have not thought about that, to be honest.
But they'll hit you hard if you miss a payment.
Oh, I'm sure, like
Yeah.
with any credit company.
I'm currently paying that off right now, and then I had to pay off medical bills, so that was fun.
Oh, yep.
$800 bill for a hospital. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, they're no joke.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Um. Anyways, if anyone has any questions left to ask this pirate lady, speak now or forever hold your peace. Cause I think we're almost done, unless you got any questions yourself, which would be funny.
Oh, I think I mean, I know I enjoyed this. It was interesting for sure. Like, I think it's been fun.
You sound tired. I'm gonna be real,
Mm. It's
but
just because it's like I usually go to bed in like a few hours, and it's just been a stressful week, but I'm trying to leave all that behind me. So,
well, I'm just gonna say good luck with your sponsorship in regards to Glitch.
oh,
Um,
thanks.
and also, I have to ask, is the bikini stream legal on Twitch in terms of the TOS?
So, there's definitely some like TOS that I'm looking at because it can be.
Because VTuber,
I've definitely seen some riskier stuff from like VTube models, but the way that I'm going to do it will terms of service and everything. So it'll be okay. I mean, they have hot tub streams, so
hmm,
it'll it'll be within terms and service. It'll just be like a different type of stream. It won't be like my normal stream that I'd usually do. Um, but yeah, it's not going to be anything crazy.
oh, okay. Um, well, good luck with that. I'm sorry you lost, though. That just
Oh,
kind of
it's
sucks.
fine. It's like I said, it was just a friendly competition, and both of this my idea. So for Batir to wear a maid costume was my idea, and the bikini stream was my idea too. So I was like, at the end of the day, it was just really like a fun thing to do to generate hype around both of our channels. And it seemed to work really well. So we've been talking about doing that again in the future, my birthday or like a holiday thing, maybe around Halloween. I think would be really fun, but we'll see where it goes in the future.
Ooh, are you thinking about doing anything for Halloween?
I'm not sure yet. I definitely think I want to get like some some spooky streams, some more spooky streams, and do I might actually play through Five Nights at Freddy's because I'm sure that would just scare the bejeebies out of me, and do some maybe some different costumes for the month too to
Ooh.
dress up.
Hey, I was thinking about doing a VTuber slash streamer kind of like Halloween party. Uh,
Fun.
I want to commission a dragon costume at some point. I'm gonna be in so my dead as bad as is. I'm gonna do it anyways though. I need the dragon
for sure.
costume.
That would be cool.
But I was gonna ask, would you like to come?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it yet because I think we might do something like lethal or something. Because Amberly Grace was saying something about that, and I was like, maybe I should hit her up for that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna see if I can invite a bunch of people since Paper isn't gonna be here.
Oh, okay.
They're going to Orlando.
How dare.
How Paper. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. And yep, bye. Bye, Zilba. Ba, 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 ba.